What's next for both Dance For It and the Bebe Miller Company?
Drum roll.
Drum roll, please. Okay, well, I think for Dance For It, I mean, just what we just said it's almost like trying to figure out how do we narrow a vision toward another aspect. Don't know what that might be, but I think that it's now that there's a path that's already been forged. We know how to do that. For the company, the next piece, which maybe has a built-in kind of self-referential, we know now about not only are we moving forward, but we can document our process. How is that going to show up? I'm looking at a shift in choreographic process, a possible adaptation of Samuel Beckett plays, which was an idea that
Well, Beckett is a thread. I mean, I often reference, I mean, in some cases, maybe even in the iBook, I often reference Beckett short plays when we're talking about sort of language and text that works within dance, because it's so completely open and fragmented in a wonderful way. It's open to interpretation. So it seems to align itself very well with dance and dance concepts, and even some of his plays are really just stage directions for movement without text. So I think there's something there to really be explored by a choreographer, and I've always encouraged Bebe to think about that, because most people see it directorially and as a theater idea, but I've been very curious to see what happens when it's explored by a choreographic eye or vision. And I also hope, I mean, I think the goal for the iBook, I know that we're going to get some incredible feedback. I mean, people are going to see it and use it, and we'll get some information from that, and from there we can figure out how it will actually evolve.
And I think that all of the people involved in this process are going to be, following up on their own, and I think that sense of Bebe Miller Company as really, a collaborative entity with lots of different voices going forward, and so that the potential for different kinds of archival frames is really great. So I'm looking forward to that.
Well, thanks so much for sitting down with us.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And I want to thank you
for
the work that ODEE put into this. I mean, it wouldn't be here without you in particular.
Wouldn't be here without you.
Talk about that. I'm sorry, I'm extending this now. It's
Yeah.
This was a long-term evolution that did go through many different, sort of explorations, and for us, it was a learning curve. We had to learn even how to collect the information that would actually be usable. You know what I mean? We were novices. We have no idea. So I think there was a real kind of learning curve to get to what would be effective. And I think, you've clearly discovered in the structure, we love text on top of, from interviews, on top of dances that actually kind of resequence the dance in another way. It's just beautiful and sort of out of time. That I feel the new technology allows us to do. I mean, I think that's really the incredible achievement in what the iBook is.
So, thank you.
Thank you.